What is up, sickos? It is August 21st. I am Dan from Oregon. Welcome to MMA for Brunch. We're live from the studios here in the 541, and James Gallagher got knocked the fuck out. Is it okay to cheer? Let's look into that and much, much more.
It shouldn't be such a big deal. History, science, education, energy, everything has always been controlled by the government since day one.
Oh, look at the time.
You figure it out. You try to figure it out. No, because when you look into it, it's common sense. And when you look into it,
Everyone, what is happening? We all know what went down. Friday, Bellator 204, live from the South Dakota arena there in Sioux Falls. And James Gallagher comes out, cocky as all hell, gets into the face of Ricky Bandejas, taunting the hell out of him, tweeting him gun memes, saying, I will fucking kill you for weeks. Bandejas comes out, lands a straight right on him, knocks him onto his ass, follows up with the 1-2, then the kick to the face, followed up by brutal ground and pound that puts James Gallagher completely out. Who's James Gallagher? That's your Walmart Conor McGregor over at Bellator. And let's go through what happened here. He comes out. He wants to issue a statement after he got knocked the fuck out. With my team last night after the fight, I hold my head high. I always will. Stand on me, kick me when I'm down. All you like, I'll be back. I've had the best 9 weeks of my life and camp. Let's go to Instagram, get the rest of this. What up, Mike Lanzalone? BLT, Steve Sparks, Drunk Savage, Fight Nights Picks. Thank you to everyone for showing up. And let's continue the message. Best 9 weeks of my life and camp, traveling to America, Chicago for the night tonight, NYC in the morning to go to the VMAs on Monday. Who watches the VMAs anymore? My life is great. I live to fight another day. I love what I do. I will not stop until I'm world champ. And I don't think this was the first message that he had put out. But John Snowden jumping all over it, posting the video that's going around the tubes. Joel Sanda. This guy, James Gallagher, got right in his opponent's face during the fight, then got brutally knocked out. Tell me again why the MMA media is saying we can't enjoy the shit out of that? And what the hell? What is going on here? Let's go back to what he's talking about. We got the softness, Ariel over here, the SJW, the Mr. I don't like violence. Must say, some of the tweets I've seen celebration of James's supposed demise have been surprising. He is 21, he lost, he talked a lot and lost. Everyone loses. The win only means as much as it did because of his demeanor, and he's handled the loss publicly just like a vet. Oh, really? The win only means as much because of his demeanor. That's why, Ariel, you had freaking Ricky Bandejas only on via Skype, but James Gallagher can come in studio, right? That's why James Gallagher's getting talked about everywhere and not Ricky Bandejas. No one is giving our man Ricky Bandejas love. Let's go find it. Where's he at? Here he is. Ricky Bandejas. This guy doesn't even got a blue check mark yet, man. But he's out here on the interwebs. Did an interview with Nolan King. He says, I couldn't hold it in. I had 8 weeks of this guy messaging me crap online, sending me videos of somebody shooting a guy named Ricky. He's uploading guns and saying, I'm going to kill you. Ricky Bandejas talks of his victory over James Gallagher. Boom. And then what happens? Well, James Gallagher goes on to Ariel's show, and he tells him, I want a rematch. I want a rematch over in Dublin, Ireland, because Bellator is headed there in December, I believe is what he had said. Some shit like that. And Ricky Bandejas with the tweet of the freaking day says, "Beg me," with a crying face. This guy gets it, man. This guy gets it. He knows what's up. And so, what is this, man? This guy's getting the Sage Northcutt treatment. Sage Northcutt gets knocked the hell out. They still get him on all the shows. They don't talk about his opponent, the winner. They just talk about the loser. So Ricky Bandejas, go ahead and give this guy a follow over on Twitter. And his Twitter's just like his name spells. There you go. This guy went over there. Maybe give him a fight or two before he goes in there for the bantamweight title. But Bellator, I mean, they got a star on their hands now. I didn't see James Gallagher on SportsCenter, except for he got kicked in the freaking face, got knocked the F out. Freaking making the rounds on SportsCenter. This is awesome for everyone involved. So my take is very much like James Lynch's, if you listen to him. We need to give Ricky the props here, guys. Give Ricky the props for everything that he's done. You don't exactly got to tear down James Gallagher, but we have every freaking right to. And if you watched him get knocked the hell out and you enjoyed it, then you enjoy MMA and you enjoy the violence. So you may not be like Ariel, but there is no problem with that. We can like the violence. We can cheer. We can boo. We can do whatever the hell we want. And you don't have to have the media tell you what the hell to do. Only thing I would say to James Lynch is don't tell Ariel who he should not get on the show. I think there's points to be made that he had Gallagher in studio and Bandejas only via Skype and whatnot. But definitely he at least had both of them on. There was a bit too much shine on James, so I get what you're saying. But don't go that far is the only thing I would say. And then let's move on to other thoughts. Michael McDonald, here's an update. He tried to heal up his hand without surgery, but he's scheduled to have surgery now on August 30th in Las Vegas by the genius Dr. James Vahey. Praise God, I have a wonderful wife who take care of me during these times. I couldn't imagine if we have a newborn child and we had to do it probably alone, is what he said. I don't know. We had to deal with the craziness. Thanks, guys. I'll keep you updated, he says. Fantastic. So Michael Mayday McDonald doing the damn thing over there in Bellator at the bantamweight division. Bellator already had James in town, not like Ariel flew him out. That's the promotion. Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve Sparks. But as far as Ricky, don't give that loser a second chance. Why in the hell would anyone who beats someone ever give the loser a second chance? Unless it's a title or something like that. So that's what I got for you, Ricky. Oh, Luis Pena, the old painter, will face Mike Trizano in Denver. That got announced via the Denver Post. Thank you, Big Marshall, for that. Always keeping us up to date. And KSW, Muhammad Khalidov versus Eric Lubos something in the Underdog. And check this out. This guy here is, I guess, in a movie called The Underdog. And from the story that I read, Muhammad supposed to come in and beat him. And then maybe later on he comes back and does something awesome. But he gets beat by Muhammad Khalidov. So the other week when we reported that Muhammad had a fight inside the cage without any cameras and all that nonsense, that might have been this right here. I think it was for filming a movie. Not sure exactly what has gone down, but we will definitely keep you updated on the Underdog movie, Polish movie not starring, but with a role in it, Mamed Khalidov. Steve Johnson. I have not seen the Desmond Green car footage, Steve Johnson. Why don't you DM me this shit so you make sure it gets on the show? Come on, guys. You guys want me to go get everything, gather everything, help a brother out sometime. Desmond probably going to get manslaughter charges. I have no idea. I know Desmond Green was involved in an accident, a pretty serious 5-car accident where 2 people died. And so, yeah, you just got Discord. Hit me up on Instagram, MMA Buds. Hit me up on Twitter, at Dan from Oregon. If you can't get a hold of me anywhere like that, I don't know what's going on. Leave a comment on an old video, and I will find it that way. That would be another way of going about it. What up, Greg? So that's the news that I heard over there with KSW, but KSW 45 will be the same night as UFC 229, earlier in the morning. Tune in for that shit. And not related MMA news, Complex puts out an article. Hooters is closing locations, re-strategizing because millennials aren't into boobs, says Complex. And John S. Nash, hey, not the face, just comes in and drops some knowledge. Very well put. Makes sense. Based on my Twitter feed, millennials are into eating ass. That's a pretty good summation of what's going on there. No comment really needed. Excellent, excellent. And 2 questions. Why and what the actual F? I love it. And guys, check this out. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, a guy dropping down to his drawers. He is going to... Let's go internet close. Oh, we might have to reload this. Okay, so we'll jump back to that. One sec. According to Mike Perry, the original UFC logo will be on the center of the octagon for UFC Denver on November 10th, headlined by Frankie Edgar versus the Korean Zombie. The event will celebrate the 25th anniversary of UFC 1, and so this right here is supposed to be in the center of the cage. We're not going to get that goldness that we got with 200. They're going to bring some back, some nostalgia, though, that's definitely going to make that event awesome. I love this. I think this is awesome. And if you want to know where this came from, Ben Kiley, the Jive Master on Twitter, Anatomy of Jackson Wink MMA, and that's from the Anatomy of a Fighter series on YouTube. Amazing stuff. I went and watched the clip. They hike to a top of a mountain, and then that's where he drops the knowledge. They're at some old lookout point made of rocks. Some cool shit. Anatomy of a Fighter. We're definitely going to have to potentially give them some more love on the show. What else we got? Bruno. Oh my gosh, guys. This shit. So the what the F ref. I'm sure you guys have all seen this already. This guy locks in the anaconda choke. Secures it. Grabs the leg. And this ref, I mean, this video is slowed down. You can hear it with the audio if you actually turn on the audio. It's very much slowed. But, yeah, that's obscene bullshit. We don't need to listen to that. That's what you hear. This guy is choked out for 45 seconds at least. I don't know what the hell his corner was doing. His corner was yelling like escape moves at him. How to get the hell out of that. This ref just stands there the whole freaking time. Honestly, I want to grab the rope, go find the freaking tree, and get rid of this guy. This guy belongs nowhere near a cage, nowhere near an MMA fight. What was the quote that he said? I didn't notice the guy having a seizure. He did an interview with MMA Fighting, Guilherme Cruz. Go check it out. And he's quoted as saying, I didn't notice the guy had a seizure. I don't know how the hell you were in here. His name is Saez, S-A-E-Z. That's all that they put for his name. They wouldn't even give you the full name. They don't want us to freaking attempted murder. Yeah, this should be manslaughter charges right here on the freaking the ref, dude. This guy almost died. He was out cold for 5 minutes with his eyes open, and then he slowly started to get like feeling back and shit. Unfortunately, this guy did not pass away. This guy makes Mario Yamasaki look like freaking Santa Claus, bro. The fighter should have let go when he knew he was out. Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit of shade to throw at the freaking fighter. Oh, yeah, he's seizuring. What should I do? Let's cinch it up harder and lock up the leg harder. What the fuck? Oh, my. Guys, we got a new saying. Don't leave it in the hands of the ref. Can you believe that? Don't leave it in the hands of a ref is something that we actually need to start saying now. Did the clip repeat? It's longer than 45 seconds. No, Greg. It was very much slowed down, probably a quarter speed or some shit like that. It's horrific, dude. I've never seen anything scarier. I would rather watch Chris Weidman take the biggest beating of his life from Luke Rockhold and get 10-7. The fight maybe should have stopped. I would rather watch Mark Hunt get beat to a bloody freaking pulp by Stipe for 4 to 5 rounds before I'd rather watch that. I don't even... Shout-outs to Jeremy Cruz for out there getting the quotes. The guy, though, literally said, I didn't notice the guy was having a seizure as he's locked in a freaking choke. What are you paying attention to? What are you paying attention to if that's not what you're trying to prevent, dude? You're out here trying to keep the fighter safe. The guy's corner should have tossed in the towel. I agree, Junk Savage. There should definitely be 20% of the shade thrown. Or no, let's say 10% that fighter's corner, 10% the winning fighter for not letting go of the choke, 80% towards the referee. There's a lot of people to be blamed, but 100% goes to all three of those folks. What the hell? I've seen not as bad where corners jump into the cage and go kick the ref in the face to break the freaking choke or kick the other fighter. I don't know, guys. Oh my God. A public execution would not be too far in my mind. Maybe I'm overreacting. I don't fucking know. How do you guys feel? He should be executed, says Steve Johnson. Yeah. The corner, the fighters, the ref, everyone failed. Yep, I agree, Steve. Public caning for 45 seconds. Yeah, that and a choke for 45. Let's put him through the same choke. Ban him as a referee for life. I agree 100%, Isaiah Moore. I don't ever want to see this guy's face again unless he's getting the freaking shit kicked out of him. Well, we might have went overboard with the execution. Let's save that for pedophiles. Let's save that. But that, Gallagher, get knocked the fuck out. Is that okay to cheer? Yes. Is it okay for Saez to ever step near a cage, a ring, any sort of combat sports event again? No. No, 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 no. Man. I don't know. You get something awesome. You get the James Gallagher getting knocked the fuck out. And then one day later, we get that video. And apparently this fight happened over the weekend in Brazil. Something like that. Maybe not over the weekend. Maybe a little bit longer ago. But Guilherme was talking about how the fight happened in Brazil. So if you've never seen it, here is a guy who is in a field. He's following this hay making machine. I'm not sure what the hell it's called. This takes all the hay that's already been cut, though, bales it up, bale pops out. Later on, they come, take the bales, throw it on the truck. He hopped right in. He hops right into the bale making machine. Just had to take his clothes off. Apparently, he didn't want to get anything stuck in, anything getting caught, any nonsense like that. And then what? All right. The fucking machine spits him out, legs first, looking like a goddamn SpongeBob. Hay bale, no pants. This is fucking hay bale, no pants over here. Oh my gosh. So he hops off, starts running around as a hay bale. His arms are slightly free. I don't know where the hell his head's at. This shit isn't going to play, unfortunately. This is some of the nutsest shit I've ever seen, though. So if you want to check that out, I will retweet that right now. You can check it out on Twitter. And for people like Steve Johnson who aren't on Twitter, what are you doing? Get on there just so you get all the awesome tweets that I send out all the damn time. And you got to see this hay bale video. It's definitely worth watching. 2 questions: why, and what in the actual fuck? I love it. That's what we got for today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed MMA for Brunch, where we come enjoy your breakfast, your lunch, get all your latest MMA news. Make sure you hit the like button, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Just got added to Instagram, MMA Buds with a Z. That's how you can follow us. Give us a follow over there. We'll start trying to plug the shows more. You can get some behind the scenes footage of me floating on Twitter and Instagram as well. But smash the like button, hit subscribe, and the alert so you always get notified. And if you got any topics, let me know in the comment section down below for future shows. Just drop in a link or get a hold of me on any of those platforms. Drunk Savage says, did you see that Dana said the UFC is worth $7 billion now? I did, and Drunk, I sent out a tweet to Connor, and I said, Connor, how big of a piece of that $7 billion pie did you get? Everyone is underpaid at Project Spearhead. Project Spearhead is out there trying to get the fighters more money. They're only making at most 10% of the revenue from the company. It's freaking crazy. They've now signed with, or UFC's now signed with ESPN. Their valuation skyrocketed because of that. They bought New Lion. That's the streaming partner of ESPN and 11 Sports and all of that crazy nonsense. But $7 billion? Connor, how big's the slice of your pie? I would love to know. You've been talking about this pie that you're going to get your steak in. Everyone's underpaid. All you fighters, go sign your card. Project Spearhead. Thank you for letting me know about that. Drunk Savage. Drunk, if you got any other topics you want me to hit on, let me know. Until next time, back to all you sickos. We're out of here. Peace.